Yeah.
Yep. Bueno Silva versus De La Rosa. That was
That was a great
ridiculous.
fight. That was
Honestly,
a really great fight. Yeah.
that might be my favorite fight of the night, low key, because that girl is. I was just looking at the future of that girl's career. She's an animal. She's an absolute animal. She's she's one of those people. You know how you talk about those fighters that every time they hit you with something, you know it hurts. She's that really brutal girl in that division. If her and Macy Barber meet up, that's gonna be like a collision.
That'd be a good fight.
Did you see that fight? Bueno Silva versus De La Rosa.
I did it. I wasn't zoned in, but I was watching it off and on. Like
Oh
this,
my
yeah.
God! Did you see Montana's face? Like at the end of that fight?
She had the orbital blowout. You saw it fucking expanding in real time after the third round.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
Son, she looked like she got stung by like one of those Africanized bees. Like it was insane. Like
She got the murder hornet sting.
So you were saying that you were speaking on Alexis Davis when you were mentioning like the future of the division and shit like that?
No. I was talking about that fight.
Okay.
Bueno Silva versus De La Rosa.
Oh,
Bueno Silva. Silva, man, that's the flyweight division. She's brutal. She's mean.
Yeah.
She's as mean as I've seen any female fighter.
They should rematch them. They should rematch them too because it was a majority draw. Mm-hmm. I think they should run that back.
Makes sense.
I'm just as impressed by how brutal and how good she was overall as I am impressed by how much of a warrior Montana is. Montana was she just brought that wrestling pressure. She never backed down once. You could tell that girl was a superior athlete, superior fighter. She was just more mean, more brutal, but somehow Montana was hanging in there with her, and she was just bringing that wrestling pressure. So that confirms to me that wrestling is like probably
most important,
the sport that where you got to grind more than any other sport in terms of like what do you call it, contact sports, huh?
Yeah.
Because she never gave up, and to go to a draw. Yeah, I mean that girl grabbed the fence or whatever. That's why it was a draw. But still to still pull out a draw with that is crazy. That girl's a monster, straight up monster.
You think they're gonna rematch him?
No,
I don't think they are either.
Yeah, it's not in the UFC's best interest.
Should, but
it's not really in the UFC's best interest to do it. But I think that they'll probably match her up against someone like Macy Barber, which would. I hope they do it. That's my dream.
Did you agree with the draw?
Did I agree with? Nah, I didn't agree with it. I mean, nah, I actually did because what's her name? Montana brought that pressure the whole time. She dominated her she controlled her on the ground for a period of time. It was working. So when you add in the fence grab and that point taken away, yeah, I could see it being a draw.
Okay.
What y'all think? What y'all think about that fight? Period.
Chris?
That was one of the best fights of the night. I liked it. That was a pretty competitive fight. Yeah, I mean, first of all, what I find real weird is that girl, her first name is Montana, and she's from Montana. That's the weirdest shit in the world. I don't know what her parents were thinking, but she's a good fighter, though. Yeah, that fence grab, that I think the other girl would have won if she didn't get that automatic point deduction from the fence grab. But yeah, it was a good fight. I would like to see him run it back, because I don't know, women's flyweight is pretty shallow. It's like the second worst division in the UFC. I can't think of anyone else maybe besides Macy Barber or like Amanda Hebus that would, that get me excited for them fighting.
They're starting to work their way up from the bottom. Like the girl that beat Amanda Hebus is pretty good. You got the girl that beat Macy Barber. What's her name again, Jim? Boxer. Grasso.
Oh yeah. Well,
that girl that fought last night.
Bueno Silva, but so on the last card there were two girls who I believe were dominant. I'm not sure what weight class that was, but they were really good. It was two girls. One of them beat Dobson, and the other one beat I believe it was the last card. You know, two really good girls. They were
Oh,
really
you talking
dominant.
about Shayna Dobson versus Casey O'Neill?
O'Neal, she
Yeah,
has a lot
O'Neill
of
looked
potential
good.
as well.
Yeah,
Well, what is it, strawweight or
not
flyweight?
flyweight.
Yeah, so it
Oh, you
is
got Andrade.
Andrade Shu.
Well, she's
So,
fighting for the
like,
title.
for sure it's getting better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's okay. Like you know, featherweight is like, you know, there's like one other fighter.
It's about to be one less after next week. After Amanda commits homicide in the
as far
octagon.
as
Amanda
true-
literally kills every fighter. What?
As far as
What
true
happened?
featherweights, it's just Felicia Spencer, Megan Anderson. That's
And Jermaine Durant.
Nah, Jermaine's
Durant.
bantamweight.
Jermaine's a
Okay.
bantamweight.
She's also black, if you didn't know.
I love it. I love it.